Well, that's how Mo and Curly might sanitize a space, but we're gonna take a completely different approach, I assure you. And today, I wanna talk about sanitizing and safety in our facility on the road to returning, as we think about getting back to in-person worship and gathering here at Hope. Maybe you remember last week we talked about our phased plan, where we're going to start with a leaders only phase where we get to work out some precautions and measures before our Welcome Back Sunday of September 13, where those who are willing and able can return to Hope for some in-person worship here on site, of course with a pre-registration basis so that we work within our capacities. We'll also continue with online, kind of a hybrid approach for those that are unable to join us in person. And today I want to talk about the facility cleanliness and safety measures that we have taken. Now we know that the greatest danger has been person-to-person transmission, not as much through surface contact, but nonetheless, I want to share with you what some of the surface cleaning has been like here around the building over these past weeks. Now, I don't want to overstate the case, and of course, we can't provide 100% guarantee of every last little bit of this building being sanitized thoroughly, 100%. I mean, who can, right? But I want to share with you some of the measures that we have taken. First, we looked on Yelp for the best cleaning service. But seriously, we have hired a professional cleaning service that has worked in our facility week after week, and they've gone over the building many times over while no one has been in here. The building's been unoccupied when they've done all of that work. In fact, sometimes we have rented to some outside facility use groups. We've had none of that over all these months. In fact, even our staff has worked all off-site this whole time. So the building has been empty while all of this cleaning and re-cleaning has been done on a weekly basis. We've also increased some of our items and supplies in the restrooms so that we can all do our part after each use of that space. Every pen has been sanitized, like from our auditorium chairs. In fact, all of the pens and the connection cards are being taken out anyway, so that there's no shared common items as we get back to some in-person worship. Doorknobs, railings, light switches, all have been sanitized many times over, all of those high-touch areas in our building. We have even increased the occurrence and the placement of hand sanitizer stations around our building. You'll see more of that to help us with cleanliness. Our kids' spaces, they have been cleaned thoroughly many times over, even down to the Legos, individual Legos being sanitized by this cleaning service that we've had in the building for many, many weeks over and again. Now, I do want to ask for your help in one area. Would you consider joining a volunteer facility prep team? Just click the continue button in the chat right now and we'll get in touch with you. Just give us your contact info about the date and times that we'll assemble to do that. We just need some help unboxing some shipments, placing some signage around the building, putting some supplies out, rearranging and marking some of our seating in the building. Would you help us in some of those tasks? We would love your help. Just click continue on that button that's in the chat right now about facility prep team, and we'll be in contact with you. Or at the end of the online service, just go to next steps and click facility prep team through the next steps link, and we'll get in touch with you. We would love your help. And we are so excited to share more with you over the weeks to come, so keep watching as we detail more about the road to returning.